Hi, I'm Lauren Brooker, and welcome to another episode of Oh, That's Good. You know, people say to me all the time, Lauren, you're always in a restaurant, always in a big kitchen. Why don't you do some fast food? And I thought to myself, we're gonna do some fast food? Yeah, I got some fast food. How about the fastest restaurant in town? Burger Revolution's truck. Oh, that's good. The parking brake is on. We're inside the kitchen of Burger Revolution's mobile vehicle. This is very cool. It's amazing how they get the incredible quality of Burger Rev that we know in Belleville all over the Quinte area. Of course, Jeff Camacho is the owner, the head chef. One thing people might not know about you, Jeff, is that you're not an everyday fry cook. I mean, you are a classically trained real deal chef.
Yep, that's right. About almost maybe 15 years or so. So I don't know how to explain it, but yes, I am a chef. I don't really like saying it to a lot of people because they just, once they try the food, then they kind of figure it out that.
Yeah, well, the good news is on this show, you're not.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's just a joke. So on this way, the cool thing is though, you can take some of those skills and some of that knowledge about incredible ingredients and put that into the comfort foods we love, and that's what's so cool about it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, and what better way than just burgers, right? I mean, that's the pure ultimate comfort food, right? So we wanted to do something different, and Burger Revolution was born, right? So
well, let's make a revolution today and make
Sure.
a burger, because you can't come in here without trying a burger. Although we're going to try some other cool stuff today. But because we're in the truck, we thought we'd do some things that are unique to the truck.
Yep.
And you have one burger that you only make here.
Only here. I mean, like the restaurant has their secret menu, and we have ours. So, well, the truck has theirs. So it's called The One. So really, it's the one burger that you'll ever want, really. And it's a homemade sauce. It's delicious. It's once you take a bite, you'll figure what it is, why it's so awesome.
Well,
but
cut the yapping. Let's make a burger.
All right, fine,
Jeez
all right.
Louise.
I like talking. Okay, so
Okay, just to let everybody know, it's about 800 degrees right here next to the fryolators and the grill. Now, one thing about Burger Revolution is you decided to go like grill as opposed to flat top.
yes, and the reason why is all about that char of that burger, right? Like you get a char on the flat top, but there's something different out of it.
There's a flavor component that comes with that incredible grill. Now look what you're doing. Did you see? He took a piece of burger, and this is Enright Farms, right?
This is Enright Farms out of Tweed, and we cut it in-house, and then we grind it, and we form them every day, right? So this is a 5-ounce portion. It's our blend from Enright, and all we do is really it's all beef, right? There's no filler.
And we should also tell people that I'm not sure here at the truck, but at the restaurant, if people are on low-carb diets or anything like that, you'll do like lettuce burgers.
They'll do lettuce wraps. We do have gluten-free buns, and we also have plantain buns too.
Plantain, that's that's cool.
So like
Where'd you pick up that idea?
My brother went to Puerto Rico, and he was just like, "You gotta try this. Like, there's something that we've never seen it before," and it was amazing. I was like, "What is it?" He's like, "They put a sandwich, but the bun is like plantain," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So
that's an awesome idea.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So
plantains are delicious, and I hate bananas, but plantains are delicious.
They are good.
Yeah.
I mean, like with the meat and the crunch, it's just like basically think about two flattened like big pieces of French fries, and then your meat's in the middle, and you're like, come on, like it's delicious.
Okay, so I brought a little aid for people out there. Where exactly on my shirt does this cow come from? Does this burger come from?
Okay, well, since it's another version, I can't really show, but it's around here.
Okay.
It's around.
Watch your finger, Jeff. Don't get too personal. Okay,
I can't show the blend. I can't show the blend. Okay, so While that's on its turn, or I'm going to flip it soon. These are our buns. Like, so these are the ones that we started with when we opened. Now, again, what you mentioned, we do have brioche buns. We do have gluten-free. We have lettuce wraps. So, but this is the bun that we fell in love with.
Pretzel roll.
Right? So what we do, just knock it onto the grill just to get it nice and toasty. As you can see there, it's all nice and caramelized and all that. And that's good for a flip. So usually they have a choice. It's either a single or a double. To be honest, the double is a lot. And it's if you're really, really hungry, right?
I find honestly sometimes that you lose something when you have too much of something, right?
Yes, and I agree. Like, but
on the other hand, sometimes man's got to eat like a man.
that's right. So the sauce we make in-house at the restaurant. We make tons of it, and it's topped with Empire Cheese Company cheddar. Okay, so
how important is it when you're sourcing and doing and everything that it's as local as you can get it?
for like it's in our blood. That's what when we were trained, right, and just going to school and everything and learning from other chefs. It's important, like especially for just this community, right, that you could actually get good food and you could actually get good product from this area, right? So for us as as chefs, because my wife is one as well, just we want to show people that you can get good food and you get it in your backyard too, right? So
and what you're doing is you're supporting local business, supporting jobs, and you're getting super fresh, delicious food. Who doesn't love Empire cheese? Who doesn't? I mean, you go to a lot of restaurants around here, a lot of restaurants that we've had on the show, and you see Enright beef, whether it's a steak, whether it's a burger at another place, God forbid, or whatever the case might be. How many places have we been where it's Vader's lamb on the menu and things like that, right? So it's wonderful to support Prince Edward County, Hastings County, everything, right?
Like it is key for everyone to know that, like we should support local, because it's why would you want to get it somewhere else where you don't know where it's coming from, right? So, I mean, I was just at the farm at Enright Farm maybe like 2 weeks ago. Took us to a tour. It was just amazing.
I'll take this one,
and
this one, and this one.
Well, the thing is though is that they actually saved one of the cows, and they named when it was birthed, and they named it Viva. But that was like 2 years ago, so we already had that. It was already gone like by the time it got to us. But it was nice. Okay, so dill pickles.
We got some dill pickles.
Okay. Red onion.
Red onion.
And then lettuce. Now, again, this is something that it will probably get onto the menu at Burger Rev because people are asking about it. And this started out as a sauce just for our fries. Like it's a fry sauce.
So it's called what?
The One.
The One?
Yep.
The sauce is called?
The One sauce.
The One sauce. The one sauce you could only ever need.
It's the only one sauce that you'll ever need in your life.
Look at that beautiful burger. It almost seems like a shame to eat it, Jeff.
No, but it's not.
But on the other hand,
because it's asking you to take a bite.
It's saying,
take me now.
Take a bite. Notice there's no mustard or any of that kind of stuff.
Nope.
And that's something that I guess people can choose if they want.
Yes, if they wanted to build it and add to it. A lot of people have added bacon to it and jalapenos, and
I think that's a pretty good idea too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on, I'm gonna do the lean. I found my perfect corner right there. That's the perfect corner.
Can you say
anything on my face?
GD. I do gotta. I gotta give you a napkin.
That's a good burger.
Thank you, sir.
What makes it is immediately the beef. Then the sauce comes in.
Right.
It's not sweet at all, but it's just perfect. The pickles though. It's the pickles that brings it all out.
Well, we got some fans hooking you up with some snapkins.
You're awesome. Thank you very much. You got to come to the food truck and ask for the One. Delicious Burger Revolution. That was like a 6, 7, 8 napkin burger. delicious. Of course, you cannot have a burger without something on the side. We could do some delicious French fries, like these fresh cut, delicious fries, but no, we're gonna kick it up a notch. Jeff, what are we gonna do?
Okay, so this is actually on the truck as well, but it's available on the restaurant. We went to Montreal and we had poutine, of course, but there was one poutine that kind of stood out, and it was their hot dog poutine, right? So we call it the snoop. So what we do, but we just wanted to make it a little bit more, not just like the regular hot dog.
Yeah.
So, of course, and right, they always make, I guess it was last year, they launched their all beef hot dogs as well. Okay, so this is an Enright hot dog. And again, we grill them up, just kind of crisscross and then put them through the grill. So I'm gonna let this kind of cool down a little bit. While that's going, I got some fries here. As you mentioned, it's our, these are Yukon Gold potatoes, and we get them from 2 farmers.
One IKEA grater cup full.
And again, what we talked about before, all local stuff. So the potatoes are from Campbellford. They're a guy from Grimson Farms.
Yeah.
The cheese curd that we use is Wilton cheese from Odessa.
Yeah.
And then the hot dog.
And then the hot dog.
And then our gravy. So we've been getting a lot of like, it's like a little bit of this and this about our gravy because it's vegetarian based, right? And it's thickened with rice flour. The reason why we went with that was because we thought everyone could eat it and everyone should be able to have, if they want poutine or if they want fries and gravy, let's do it, right? A lot of celiacs coming around right now, so we wanted to thicken it instead of the rice flour, AP flour, just do rice flour and it works the same way. So everyone could enjoy our food, right? So a lot of flack about gravies and cheese curds, of coloring of cheese curds, orange or white.
We don't do anything about color on this show.
That's right.
Yellow, black, white.
I don't see color.
Doesn't matter. It's all good.
That's right.
That's right.
So why can't we just all get along? You know what I mean?
That's right.
I don't get it.
The cheese isn't saying anything.
No, they're not. They're being bitten, like they're squeaking to death, like squeak,
right.
squeak, squeak. Right? So,
That's right. The reality is, it's just a coloring in the cheese.
Exactly.
There's no difference between.
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyhow, so just like any traditional poutine, fries, and you can see these are nice and golden. So like the difference what we do with our fries is that we blanch them every day.
People think, oh, fries, it's easy.
Yeah.
But fries are hard to do fries right, and that's why so many restaurants use frozen fries, right? Because fries, like you can see here, have to be blanched or par cooked.
Yep.
And that's the key. Now, are you using what kind of oil?
We use like a zero trans fat. It's a blend of like canola and I believe soy, I think, but it is a zero trans fat. So I mean, until we find someone that could give us like duck fat, then I'll do it all the time. You know what I mean? But the ducks will be extinct by the time if I start using that, right? Okay, so they're nice and golden. A little bit of salt. Chopped herbs. Give it a good toss.
And you see, this is where we're kicking it up a notch, right? With the herbs.
So the snoop usually, actually, you know what? We'll give it on this one because it looks nicer. Some fries. We got our curd.
The thing I love too is like, they're very generous with the cheese.
We all love cheese. Everyone loves cheese, right?
Yeah.
So, and then our gravy.
Oh, the gravy. Okay, so right there is a standard poutine, delicious and fantastic. But wait,
There's more.
there's more.
So, with our little trusty knife, sometimes we're on an angle, sometimes we're not. So, just gotta hold the hot dog. We just like chop it all up. I mean, the hot dog's in, it's all cooked.
So this is a local hot dog.
Yeah.
I never even knew there were local hot dogs. I'm gonna,
Just gonna grab that poutine.
that's a good wiener.
just sprinkle some herbs on it just to make it look nice. And then there you go. That's the Snoop poutine.
Snoop dog poutine, get it?
And then I'm gonna get some fork for you.
So take a look at this beauty here. Smells fantastic. And this is the ultimate I've had a good day or I've had a bad day treat. And so here we go. So you can see the gravy is got to get in there.
And then when you bite into it, this is what you're gonna feel. You're gonna hear. You're gonna take a bite and all you hear is da 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 da. Snoop Dogg.
This is a good bite. We got a little French fry, some of that Enright Farms hot dog, and some of that cheese.
Bang on, yo.
The hot dog is good because it actually has some kick to it.
Yep.
It's not just like a bland kitty hot dog. It's actually a real deal hot dog. This cheese is fantastic. And the gravy, you're right. The gravy is not what people might be used to. It's not a typical just brown beef gravy, right? But look at that. That's your key right there.
That's curd.
If you want to come to the Burger Rev truck and have a fantastic poutine, of course, this is the place to do it. Merci. We're here inside the Burger Revolution food truck with Jeff Camacho, who's the owner of not only this truck, but Burger Revolution. It's on North Front Street in Belleville. Jeff, you have the restaurant. What are you thinking about getting into a truck? I mean, you guys are super busy at your location.
Well, the idea was we wanted to have something that mobile, and we could actually check out maybe different cities and see if we could actually open up a shop there, right? And that was our key, right? And that's our future, to see like if we could expand this restaurant or this like kind of thing, right? So the truck was the next step for our expansion, right? And we feel it's been received well. We have a lot of bookings about stuff, and it just traveling is a different beast, right? And this thing's a beast, like it's insane, right? So
and besides the size of the kitchen, although your kitchen in Belleville's not very big either.
The same size. Actually, this is bigger than the one in Belleville, right?
So kitchen that size isn't the issue. So what's different about having your standalone in this vehicle?
Well, really, like the fact that we could just go anywhere. I mean, permit allowed, really, right? But like the fact that we could go in and roll up to anything and just start serving, that was like ideal for us, right? Because a lot of people just kind of want you to come and just go to either their corporate barbecue or their wedding or whatever and just serve them, right? So it was hard for us to do it at 300 North Front because obviously we can't. There's no delivery. There's no nothing, right? So it was good. It was really good.
And of course, you got to make sure you have everything before you go. That's the big thing. It's hard to run back for some more beef.
Yeah. So this whole entire truck is like it's basically a working kitchen. There's a freezer, there's a fridge, but Burger Rev in Belleville, like our home base, has actually turned into like a production kitchen for the truck, right? So we had to do major like kind of, I don't know, we had to build like a walk-in just for the truck, right? So like it's crazy. It's crazy
because you want to keep everything fresh, right?
Yes. I mean, nothing's ever frozen except for like the onion rings or whatever, the deep-fried pickles, right? But like other than that, everything, the day that it's ground, by tomorrow it's gone, right? So yeah,
that's the freshness of Burger Revolution. Now, after burgers and some onion rings or some French fries or a poutine or whatever your side is, sometimes you need some dessert.
That's right.
I don't know for the life of me how everybody would get that far.
That's the thing. You know what? Everyone has been asking. When we were at the restaurant, they were saying like, I want something sweet, right? And we couldn't figure out where to bring like a dessert in because it's such a small area, right? So this truck actually became like a sort of a test kitchen for like stuff, right? And one of our guys he just kept eating butter tarts. Like he'd get one shift, he'd go in, bring 6, pound them back, and then go back, get another 6, eat them again. I'm like, you just ate 12 butter tarts. Like, what is going on here, right? And then we all kind of sat down and said, like, why don't we just deep fry it? And then all of us were just kind of like, But how?
All right, yeah, but how? Because I'm thinking you take a butter tart and throw it in the deep fryer.
Yeah.
That's nothing but disgusting.
Just melted and it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not good.
So, like they do deep fried ice cream, they came up with something to cover it.
Yes.
You must have done the same.
Yeah. Well, we tried the batter, and it didn't work because it was too thin and it kept like just clogging up the fryer, right? So one idea was tortillas or something, or empanadas or something. It just kept coming in my head, right? What about empanadas? What about empanadas or turnovers? And we present the butter tart turnover. So,
Oh my goodness.
So we take a butter tart, we seal it up in a tortilla, and okay, honestly, it sounds weird, right?
I'm weirded out, right?
And you think that it's like super sweet,
Yeah.
like it's gonna be all sweet, but just wait.
Okay. All right. Convince me. While this cooks, I'm going to go take my Crestor.
So yeah, I mean, like again, like how the whole thing happened was we were testing a lot of butter tarts. So we tested about maybe 30, and this one just kind of hit it, and we're just.
Now, do you make your own butter tarts too?
I'm gonna be honest, no. Okay, so I do have an oven, but we're not ready yet.
Well, you know what? If you don't make butter tarts, it's okay because there's so many incredible butter tart makers here.
And I will tell you where we get them.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a lady down in Sterling.
Sterling butter tarts are the best. They're Oh, I'm sorry, actually, to all grandmas out there who make great butter tarts, but those butter tarts in Sterling
Yeah,
are
I think
killer.
it's called Taste of Paradise.
Yeah,
right?
they're amazing.
So this is our base one, right? Just a plain, because I don't want I hate raisins. So I'm sorry if anyone loves raisins with the butter tarts. I don't think it's right.
Yeah.
So, and then pecans, we couldn't because it's just a nut allergies of people.
Yeah.
So we kept it simple, just plain.
Yeah, but the good butter tart speaks for itself.
Yes.
So
And they're we come up with weekly kind of other flavors, but this is the most popular. And there's one that we stuff it with bacon, right? So
a bacon
butter tart. Yeah, it's good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but that one, it's just once in a while.
Yeah.
But the main one is everyone comes in, they hear about it, turnover. I want the butter tart turnover, and it's okay, sure, no problem. I'll take. How many do you want? 5. It's okay.
Wow, that's good. 'Cause
That's
it's
good.
unique, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't take long, this thing, and we're almost good to go. All we need is the plating stuff.
This is amazing. We are deep frying a butter tart turnover at a chip truck here at Burger Revolution's mobile. Chip truck, mobile vehicle,
I think it's just a mobile kitchen, right?
mobile kitchen. It's the mobile kitchen.
Yeah, because people say chip truck, and look, we do more than chips, right?
Yeah.
So
Food truck.
food truck is good too.
And the incredible thing is food trucks have such a huge following now. It's so far beyond
Yes.
the French fry.
Oh yeah, and we're happy to kind of get into that realm of this, right? Of just the street scene, right? So again, it's pretty simple. We cut it into 4, but for you 2, this one is good. This one half is good. Now we wanted something to kind of offset the sweetness,
Yeah.
right? So we just put a little bit of whipped cream,
Why not?
and then just a dash of cinnamon to it.
Dash of cinnamon.
We tried to do ice cream and stuff, but it just doesn't work. I mean, I just think
Yeah.
it's just simple. It's just simplicity at its best.
This is Jeff and Burger Revolution's butter tart turnover. I never thought I'd say such a thing. Here, you get half.
Sure. Alrighty. Oh, cheers.
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 You allowed to double dip? Yeah, okay.
Sweet? Not too sweet, no?
No,
It's good.
it's got all the majesty of a butter tart, plus the crispiness of a turnover. It's warm and gooey.
Goddamn, it's good, right?
God damn.
You know what? When we first took a bite, this is what we were. This is what happened. All 3 of us were in, took a bite, we looked at each other, and I swear a rainbow came out of nowhere, and the biggest smile. That's, I mean,
Wow.
the one thing, nothing is comforting like a butter tart, right? Like it's just something about it.
Hail to the chef. That is great. Whether you're coming for a simple poutine, something more elaborate, the one burger, or any of their famous burger combinations, Burger Revolution is the place to come. Whether in Belleville on North Front Street or anywhere in the Quinny area here in their food truck, Burger Revolution is, oh, so good.